You know all that sound you're hearing, everybody? That's the sound in space that you would hear if you were out in space.
It's the sound of silence.
Hey, everybody, hello, and welcome back to Massively Overpowered Television. And yes, we are finally getting back into some backseat streaming. Sorry, but yeah, life happened, and so backseat streaming didn't.
Yes, indeed. It's all right though because we're back in front of you, lovely folks, and we have a little spacey treat.
We do, and it's this is actually timing wise, it's beautiful because I can't really move today anymore. So the fact that I don't have to try to game is like really good news. Hello, Crasher! Oh, thank you for the tackle hugs. Yes, I was actually gonna hum out a little space theme, but then my brain started mixing up multiple space genre, and I'll probably get a copyright infringement just for humming a tune. Who knows? But today we are sitting back. Chris and I are going to get to experience the highlights of a Star Citizen event without having to log in and go play.
True. Or having the hardware to run the game. I would honestly be playing this game if I was capable of running the bloody thing, but I am not all over again, so this is the next best thing. And this is something that I have never actually been able to experience in game myself personally. So this is like a double treat.
Yeah, so the Overdrive initiative, I was reading up on it and it actually sounded really interesting, but it also happened at a time where I couldn't have logged in even if I wanted to, if I planned on it. There was just no way that all was happening at that time. And there's just not enough days in the week, hours in the day, months in the
Yeah.
year. I mean, I don't even know how it's April, folks. I'm not even sure how it's 2024. I think someone's lying to me. I'm pretty sure we're still in the, 2010 still seems like it was last week. So I don't know. This is a little bit too weird. But now we get to be in 3000 something as we jump in and experience the event, the new ship, I believe, and see what all happens. So let's do that. Let us go
Yes.
forth, and I'm like going to click on the right thing. Here we go. Do 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 do. I did find it was interesting when I was trying to decide between Chrome or Mozilla, the Firefox, that the Chrome's wording stayed fuzzier longer, but it did allow for the cool intro screen which they initially had, which is the screenshot that you can see on the stream post. So let's hit play and see if we got everything. All right, so I have maxed sound. Although we're not really having too much in the way of sound, just thrusters.
Yeah, right now it's pretty docile. So I'm not actually very familiar with this event, but it should be interesting.
Yeah. Oh, here's Hikari's here to tell us everything we need to know about it.
Indeed,
Technically,
yes.
you can still do all the events up until Invictus, but yes, the first phase did take quite a bit of time. Yeah. Phase 1 involves 5 bunkers. Oh, look! We are
Oh, they got some
Woohoo!
you got some narration. I love that. Brilliant. All right.
Oh, this
Well,
is awesome.
that's extremely helpful. Thank you very much.
We're going to get to it's like closed captioning of a sort, for us. Of course, when they say, into overdrive, I mean, I'm automatically thinking of sports cars and racing and throttling things up and I'm not sure
Gotta be honest, Overdrive Initiative sounds like an absolutely dope name for an arcade racing game.
Oh, yeah.
Genuinely.
Wait a minute. Are we in a cave? Why did it look like there was something on our head? Oh my gosh. I'm getting the nightly headbutts from the cat.
I'm extremely jealous.
No, you're not.
Extremely jealous. No, yes, I am. I assure you, I 100% am extremely jealous of not having bunted by a cat.
Yes.
Genuinely.
But if you take 3 seconds too long to pet, like I'm leaning down to pet, and she does this while I'm gaming too, she bites the back of your knee. Oh, it's this cute little nip, but it's like, nyonk, nyonk.
I still love it. I still love it.
That's right. When we have MoCon, you can all be, head-butted by my cats.
I welcome it. So I'm looking at the website about the event. Overdrive Initiative is a series of connected missions leading up to the explosive Xenothreat global event. For the next few weeks, regular new content will task brave pilots with supporting the civilian defense force as it battles the growing terrorist threat in the system. First mission, Intel Raid, is available now. Contract manager. Okay.
All right, this is their second one, so they've got it down. They've worked out the kinks, the bugs.
Indeed.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm extrapolating there.
Mission 2 priority targets. Significant data was seized during the Intel raids. However, Xenothreat are using a sophisticated encryption system that we can't decipher. The CDF is now tasked with hunting down high-ranking Xenothreat members and recording their digital key, or recovering their digital keys, rather, so we can uncover more about their plans. There you go. All right. So, yeah, and this is the second Intel raid, as you can see on the screen. So, lots of context this time around, which is greatly appreciated, truly.
Yes, let's see. Hikari says we can also read the chat banter. Powered down the engines because I don't trust the ship spawning code.
Yeah, you know what? Completely understandable.
Hey,
so
Ruffle Roar just raided us.
Ruffle Roar, hey, hello, Ruffle. Good to see you,
Raid.
Ruffle Roar. Oh, so they're becoming something of a regular viewer, man. It's wonderful to have you. Thank you for bringing your friends.
Yes. Oh, Natalia says, got down the kinks. Kinks do not always include bringing weapons to the bunker. And Ikari admitted that the first one, Natalia forgot to bring all her weapons.
Oh, no. All right, we're going in extremely stealthily. Not that stealthily. I'll blink very angrily and determinedly at them.
Oh!
Oh, that boy was walking up.
Like, did those guys set up a mannequin right there just to get you aiming at him? Wow, that's some full armor. Thankfully, Xenothreat was kind enough to supply some.
Yeah, that's very sporting of them to do that, honestly. So obviously this is before Alpha 323, so like they have a bunch of like first-person shooting and aiming and HUD updates planned. So this is like the next to last time we're gonna see FPS gaming of this sort, at least as far as visuals are concerned. I'm sure the gameplay is gonna be exactly the same, or at least near enough to be the same. Whew. Nice to see the game running more than F5 per second. Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah, apparently I need to get the fire-breathing giga computer that's hooked up to a nuclear power core like our provided footage person has. Honestly.
Well, did you see what Hikari said that her card is 6900 XT?
Oh, is that what needs to happen?
Dude, I just bought me a 3060. I'm upgrading from my 970, okay? I have a 970 still in my computer because life happened and I haven't changed it. But
yeah, it's either get a much better GPU and other components or make rent. That's literally my choices. Like, should I have a roof over my head and food to eat, or should I have a computer that runs an alpha build of a space game?
Well,
Let's think.
considering the food you just described to me you guys ate tonight, I'm going. I'm forgetting the computer and I'm going to Chris's house to eat. This is what's happening. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to invite Chris and fam here for a weekend. Not that there's anything to do around here. Only because it's like, you come, I give you a house, I give you ingredients. You making me food?
I gladly. I'm really not great at. I just can't stop cooking to feed a small army. So like genuinely, I'd be all right with that. Truly.
Wait, that's really how I grew up. My mom used to work in a restaurant at one point. And then it reached it was just me and her. But do you think my mom could cook for 2 people?
Heck no.
Heck no. Heck no. People are like, what are leftovers? I've never had leftovers. And I'm like, leftovers what you eat 5 days a week. What are you talking about?
For real. For real, dude.
I don't understand. How do you not know what leftovers are?
How do you know? Yeah, I genuinely, I'm slowly getting my husband warmed up to the idea of leftovers. Time was, if it wasn't fresh food, it weren't food at all. But he's getting better. Not just the leftovers, and I clean the plate. I know when I've done a good job of cooking is when I get the licked plates.
Ah.
Genuinely high praise there, truly.
Something about elusive prey. I heard. Is that the bad guys talking with an accent?
That guy was literally acting like he was like the hunter from Jurassic Park. Wow, really? Elusive prey, yes.
It's elusive prey.
Yeah, the most dangerous kind of game. Man.
Britannia says can't even use the PC at NASA at this point to play this game.
I have 3 cats. There were no leftovers meat-wise.
Oh, see, I've learned things like, I mean, I like Thanksgiving dinner, but turkey sandwiches on Friday and turkey and noodles on Saturday are like ultimate supreme. My family even looks forward to those more than the turkey dinner. They want the turkey leftover dinners. Oh, boy, we haven't gotten very far. All right. I love how they've got hostile territory in your. Wow, that's a bit of a body count you guys have there. I guess they all just keep coming there. Wait, that don't worry, I'll find them. Is that a computer voice or is that supposed to be like you or Natalia? Oh, hi. Wait, he didn't look very dangerous. Okay. Oh, that is the enemy? Oh, he has the card. The ID card. Okay. Does he have some cool clothes, too? Like, this looks good. I like this. Dude looked like a hostage sitting there chilling. This guy had a crypto key. Yeah. Oh, but it's not an access card. Oh, so you guys still have to find another card? Guy seriously looked like he was sitting there chilling at a stereo or something. And crypto key works, it just takes longer. Okay. Hello, Captain Proton. 17. Hope you are doing well. You're doing overdrive event. You be running around a lot on these. Oh, actually, we're not doing the overdrive event. Chris and I are sitting back watching our contributors do it. So we get to watch Shikari and Natalia run around and do all the work, and we just reap the good show. And hang on, we gotta get Chris back, cause
Hello.
I was seriously wondering how it got quiet, because you're, I,
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool.
all right, so I actually popped Discord up on top instead of the
Okay.
thing so that I can see if something happens to Discord.
Got it. Okay. Well, I'm back. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
I wonder if I was talking. Did you hear me talk about your? I don't know. We were talking about food, and then it's like you disappeared, and I'm all. Did Chris go back and get some leftovers at an awesome dinner he made tonight?
There are no leftovers for that. First of all.
Oh.
that casserole got destroyed.
Oh man, yeah, it sounded so good.
So yeah, I was kind of I was looking at some of what was going on through the stream, watching the stream itself. So I didn't really miss a lot of the action.
I was watching stream chat, but yeah, Discord went underneath the OBS window, so I didn't really see it. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
we were talking about your honey licking his plate clean was the last.
Yeah, that's right.
But you can't blame me for thinking, oh, now's a good time to go grab some of that yummy food. So.
Yeah, no, I totally, absolutely. All right, so this is the server room that they have to hack, I think, right? I assume. I believe I saw that in the chat.
This is the kind of computer you need to run Star Citizen.
Yes, you need a small server.
You need a server farm. To tell you basic theory, we hack the servers, then have to run around and get codes to make sure they don't overheat.
Yes, okay, so I did see some of this demonstrated in an Inside Star Citizen several months back. So yeah, they literally had to like kind of it's a point defense, except the point is a server. They had to like stop like the Xenothreat soldiers from like making the server overheat or like causing hackers trying to fry the data before it gets collected.
I just try to run in with a flamethrower. I mean, that's how I make something overheat.
I mean, server rooms are warm anyway, so like it wouldn't take much flame throwing.
Let's see. Darth access code is 12345. And Captain Proton, no, A1B2C1.
Can't believe it. That's the same code I use on my luggage.
Oh no. Everyone keeps guessing my password here. I don't know why. But every time I go to open a new account, they're already using my password. I'm kidding. I don't actually use that. You can't really lock your luggage anymore. Because they break it open to check inside. It's really annoying.
I don't know that I'd ever want my luggage to be locked in because knowing me, I'd forget the combination.
Oh, here we go. Hikari, 173467321. Okay.
Let's see if we can do this in one go. Here we go. 17346732147 Charlie 327897777643 Tango 732 Victor 73117887324767897643776. Fuck. Send those coordinates. Mail it in, why don't you?
If I had to type that into a password thing, we'd blow up. Just never mind.
Also, yes.
Oxygen.
I have a hard time hitting the arrow keys in sequence in Helldivers 2. The fact that I was able to read that is only a testament to the fact that I'm not playing the game at the same time.
Yes. Like I've had games where like certain dungeons in Secret World where we're struggling because I'm trying to talk on the stream while running the dungeon. Then as soon as we end the stream, boom, we're right through it. Everything goes well. Because it can be hard to try to do something while you're speaking something different. Right?
Yeah, yeah. You probably would have appreciated what we were doing on our stream today because we were checking out the tech demo for Starship Simulator. The Wednesday has been Sci-Fi Spaceship Day, honestly.
Oh, that's awesome.
But like, we took up the suggestion to start the ship cold and dark as opposed to everything powered on, which means we had to manually figure out how to power on the starship.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Without either of us, myself and Brito, she was kind enough to join me for the stream. Without either of us having done any tutorials prior to the point of the and let me tell you, it was. We didn't do it, I should point out. It was extremely technical, like astonishingly technical. It was literally like solving an escape room that involved being an electrician. It was astonishing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We actually, you bring that up, Darth Ball. We technically did have to plug, unplug, and plug things back in, except it was multiple things across a couple of different decks, and as well as like fuel and hydrogen tanks.
Oh my gosh.
And then if we did one step wrong, literally the entire system would crash, and we'd have to start from zero.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I was tiling my floor today instead of watching your stream, and I'm not sure who had the better time now.
I feel like probably we did, if only because we were not doing any actual manual labor. Kudos to you for doing what you did and still being here tonight. Thank you for that. Really.
No, I was so grateful. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All I have to do is sit back and watch. And move my mouth, because I do not want to move my arms on the mouse. I don't want, just like, no.
Nah. Most you should be moving your arms or hands is to pet Kitty. That's all you need.
Yes, Kitty has actually walked out now, so I'm safe for a bit. I mean, sometimes she'll nip me even if I am petting her, and it's like, I don't understand why.
Love bite, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's really nice because Hanan actually, I mean, this is her personality. She's a very anxious kitty, and she needs reassurance. But for a long time, after the Korean kitties came home, she totally withdrew.
Oh dear.
And would not, I mean, this is a cat who used to go from room to room to make sure everybody was there and where they existed, and they came, and then, I mean, she got so anxious she just really didn't even eat. And she had this trouble for a long while, and we finally bought a $200 cat feeder that opens to their microchips.
Right. Because
our two grazing cats, we had to change how they ate when the new cats were introduced, because all three of them had eating problems.
Right.
And neither of my cats did well with that. And Hanan especially, she just completely withdrew and would hide, and like, she has her personality back now.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
She's a little pushier now too. And the neat thing is, though, actually, it's been long enough now that we aren't even using the microchip feeder now. We just leave the top up because everybody is eating normally now. But it literally took a couple years for the two with real eating disorders,
I'm genuinely astonished that a microchip feeder is a thing that exists. I had no idea that actually was a thing. Like, truly.
It is. It seals up, and only when the cat with you program which microchips it allows. So the other cats didn't open it up. But if either of the two black cats stuck their head in, then it would flip up and they could eat it.
That's some Jetsons level stuff, truly. Like, what? Wow, really? Wow.
Yep. And I have a robot litter box.
Oh, yeah, I've had a robot litter box before. It was garbage, frankly.
No. This is a new kind. It looks like a tumbler of a dryer.
Oh, okay.
It's actually called Litterbot or something like that. Litter robot. No, it's not the one that has the little claw. No.
Yeah.
No. This one spins. When they're done, it spins.
I appreciate that you inserted the "when they're done" part. Like a kitty goes into the box to do their business and.
It is. It's
better move fast, kitty.
It's Wi-Fi enabled and it's got infrared. So it senses whether the cat's there or not, and
it's the same kind of nonsense tech that my husband would love if we had a cat. Like
it's been miraculous, wonderful. Okay.
Wow.
We actually have one on the bottom floor because they're freaking expensive, and a regular litter box on the top. And once they got used to it, though, there are 5 cats in this house. Litter was a chore.
Oh yeah, 5 cats. I imagine that's a lot. That's a lot of scooping.
Yeah, and it's been great, and it's actually it weighs the cats, so you can monitor their health. So yeah, I have 2 pieces of cat gear that almost equal $1,000.
Oh my wow! And they will never ever truly appreciate it.
Oh, they do though. Actually, they really like it. They use the bottom one the most. They use the litter robot the most. And the food dish was, it solved our cats' feeding disorders.
Yeah,
so it was worth it.
It established a habit that they formed themselves, and yeah, I'd say that's worth it. Sure. Never figured out what the blue panel does. Yeah, I was interested. I was curious if that was part of the regular operations or not. Like the fact that it came up with an error kind of led me to believe that was maybe mission critical, but I guess not.
Oh, error!
Oh, another error. Oh dear.
I hear steam and.
I hear it doesn't sound good down here.
We had to get much more efficient to complete the missions 4 and 5 of this. Oh wow.
Oh,
so their intensity, their difficulty upped the more you did?
Oh, and the code is not working all of a sudden. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
See, I feel like Star Citizen would have a litter robot and
Oh, they would, yeah, for sure. Star Citizen would absolutely put a litter robot in, yeah. It's actually funny because their April Fool's joke this year was basically a street sweeper vehicle. Like they were presenting a street sweeper vehicle, and one of my first thoughts is all right, I'm pretty sure this is an April Fool's joke, but this also seems like the kind of thing that they would do unironically in the game.
Who says April Fool's has to be a joke?
Yeah,
right?
To be fair, though, I would absolutely play the heck out of the Pal World dating sim visual novel that they the More Than Just Pals is a cute little subtitle for the game.
Oh.
And now people are asking for a real one. If that's true, I'm genuinely not terribly surprised, honestly. Truly.
Well, I remember wanting Conan Chop Chop and actually getting it. That was nice.
Yeah. That was something. I don't know if nice is the word I'd use.
Oh, it was amusing.
It was amusing, but it was also
But then it got dumped.
Of course it got dumped. It's a fun con.
I know. Hey, Kari, I have a friend who makes some visual novels, and he hates how much visual novels are the butt of every April Fool's joke. Oh.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking in a good humor. I'm not necessarily a fan of VNs, but I enjoy like I appreciate the people wanting to make little stories and like and I mean my husband's first professional voice acting project was a VN. So like, you know,
Oh, nice.
so I mean I've got lots of love and respect for visual novels, even if they are a butt of jokes. It's a bit of a shame, but you know, try to take it in stride if you can. It's as best as you can.
I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever known what a visual novel was.
So, are you familiar? Yeah, wow, wow. Dang, that might press the button. Whoa,
Uh,
whoa. All right.
I'm out of ammo again.
So, are you at all familiar with like the Phoenix Wright games? By any
Nope.
chance, are you familiar? Nope. All right. Well, no, I don't really have any sort of comparison. It's basically just. I mean, you choose dialogue. It's basically like the dialogue trees in Star Wars: The Old Republic, except that's literally the entire game, so to speak. And that's general.
Oh, okay.
That is a very, very generalist, almost practically reductive sort of explanation, if I'm very honest. But that's effectively that gets you as close to parallel as I think you can be without having any prior experience.
It's the story of a game without gameplay.
Yeah, basically yes. You're I mean, obviously, or choose your own adventure book that you know you see played out in text and like you know a couple of frames of art, several frames of art, frames of art.
Hey, Flames of Art sound good to me. Bring it
Flames.
on.
I would. Flames of Art is the band that I want to start.
Let's see. MJ, want a good visual novel? I would love to experience. Well, you need to be my first. That just
I just shoot whatever I remember to bring along. Hey, if it makes the other guy dead and you are not dead, then that's what matters.
Yes. No, Welsh is going to indoctrinate me. Introduce me to visual novels. Yes. I look forward to it. Not visual novels, but I mean, y'all know I've got a problem with web novels, right? Web novels and comics. I've gone from yeah, let's not even check my daily daily time reading.
Oh dear. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. So, like, bringing up the topic of like things that you feel ashamed for having multiple hours in, I kind of feel a very light sense of shame for the number of hours I put in on MechQuest, the old like 2D. That's the one. That's the RPG that I want Arctic to put into 3D. Frankly, I would love to see a MechQuest 3D.
Didn't record phase 2, very short. So we've done the first phase of raids.
Yeah, phase 2 was very short, and apparently this is where the Cutlass Red comes in. Oh, you have the Cutlass Red. Oh, okay, so that's like the space ambulance, basically. If I remember right, this does have like a pretty impressive medical bed / medical bay aboard the ship. It's still a bit of a gunship. Even the space trucks have some pretty beefy armament, but like this is basically like a mixture of a gunship and an ambulance, effectively.
Nice. But does it have a holographic doctor?
It does not have a holographic doctor. All you basically need to do is bring a screen up to your face that hangs over your head, push a button, it's like, make me feel better, and it goes, woo.
Wow.
Yeah.
I need one of those today.
I bet you would.
Can we please? Phase 3, larger group fights. Ooh.
Hey, all right, I dig on that. So we are it looks like we're in a turret. So,
Look at the amount of guns around us.
yeah, the cutlass, even something as quote unquote peaceful as the Cutty Red, like the cutlass is an absolute this thing packs a lot of punch pound for pound, no matter what variant you have. Like the Cutty Black is like, as I remember, it is a pretty nasty ship, and it's pretty beefy. So I'm not terribly surprised that even the red has some mean looking guns on it. The Scorpius is totally not X-wing. Yes, I do. I immediately remember. This is the. Wait, this isn't the Cuddy. I'm sorry, they're wearing the Scorpius turn. Okay, well there you go. My mistake. All right, I thought we were still in the Cutlass Red.
I'm trying to watch the guns carefully to see if the guns have a recoil. You know, when you watch machine guns like choo 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 like bouncing, no,
I'm pretty sure these do. They have. I'm pretty sure they. I hope they do now.
I just haven't really seen it because it's. Yep, there they go.
It's still pouring out a nasty, nasty rate of fire too. Like, oh boy. Cutlass Red doesn't have a turret. That it does have a toilet, a rarity in drink ships.
So basically, you have to hold it a lot.
Yeah.
For a long, long, long time.
The Scorpio turret is just mean. It looks mean. Like, truly. That's an angry looking and angry sounding rate of fire it's like dishing out.
I mean, look at it. It looks... You got little fire jets coming out every time. Oh, man, I would have some fun with this.
It's shooting so hard it's creating fire in the vacuum of space.
Yeah. Then again, this way is better because I get to experience the fire rate and it's not me firing, so things are actually getting shot. Targets are being hit. Trying to fly while doing the BB dance doesn't sound like fun, says Darth Maul.
Yeah, one of the first questions asked when you're purchasing a new spaceship is like, is there room enough on this seat for me to cross my legs?
Oh my goodness.
Oop. Did we hit something? Excuse me. I do love a good multi-cruise ship, though, genuinely.
Oh yeah, I don't want to play any games out a ship solo. I mean, jump to light speed in Galaxies. Man, I only had fun when I was going up in ships with my friends.
Sure, yeah. Oh, these games always feel better when you have other people along. I mean, even if you're like flying in a squadron, like it's still pretty cool. But though, like having multiple seats for different members of crew, that's why my family and I love Void Cruise as much as we do, and why I'm looking forward to that game Jump Ship that was shown off a little while ago, or that we reported on a little while ago. A couple of days ago. That looks exactly like up my alley, up my family's alley, frankly.
Yeah,
That's the Starship Simulator, for that matter. It's highly technical, but like, you know, there are people have roles that need to be filled. I love that.
Yeah, I'm definitely a team player when it comes to ships. You know, let me be in there
Yeah,
fixing the ship, or
yeah, yeah, yeah.
don't. I can be a Kaylee, or
Yes, yeah, I
I,
love that.
but I've discovered that, and I think it's because of my one blind eye, that doing the stuff in the three dimensions of space, around and swirling, I have trouble with that.
Sure.
And I did it with Lawbreakers. As soon as you start doing a lot of 3D flipping,
Yep.
something about my my balance, my being able to adjust where I'm at in the thing, I start having a little trouble.
Sure.
And so I know I'm not good at it.
So being able to stay below decks and keep things humming would be beneficial.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I get that, and that's valuable. Like truly, if more space games let people sort of really lean into that, at a level of depth that's just as engaging as seeing four guns go brrr. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing that's tricky, and that seems like possibly what Starship Simulator wants to do or is trying to do. It was just a tech demo. It's really hard to like gauge everything that it is going to do or wants to do from just an alpha build tech demo. But like
Oh yeah.
it's moving in that direction, right? So being able to do stuff like that, I just love that. It's one of my favorite things about space games is the squadron, is the team, the group. Love that stuff. It doesn't always have to be combat either. Like if it could just be like mostly exploration and investigation, I'd be perfectly happy.
I've always, when Star Citizen first came out, the idea, I was so excited about the whole space trucking idea, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
as a crew running, uh,
Hmm.
and dual universe did a little, even Warframe and their railjacks, you
Right,
get the
yeah.
missions, but it just hasn't. It isn't gelled right enough, I guess.
You just need you just need the right people around you and the right game to facilitate everybody, I guess.
Yeah. Players, yeah, players. Wait, I gotta wait for chat to come back and get the context for that. Got the second one. Oh, not sure how. Soft died and then came back, though. Oh.
That's weird. I was wondering what happened just there. We were in the middle of a firefight and then all of a sudden, no. Huh.
The last ship had a player name. Then it changed to a ship ID. Oh.
Whoa.
Then
So did
back?
that person disconnect then? Or?
Oh,
Huh.
maybe. Darth, radar screens
Oh.
and space games have always annoyed me, especially when trying to figure out what's above or below you.
Yeah, that's definitely a skill that takes some getting used to, and UI, a well-designed UI needs to help with that for sure.
Oh, did you read Kikari's next comment?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Mission ended, but player had a crime stat, so we were hunting them down, but they ran.
Yeah, some of my most enjoyable moments in Elite Dangerous was just solo space trucking, like plotting a round route or a round trip that was extremely profitable, and just putting on some music and running laps, getting money. It was lovely.
I remember your holiday gift one.
Yes.
3 hours. 3 hours of trucking, yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours of trucking to one of the farthest space stations ever. in order to get me a free ship. That doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah, the stuff I do for the goods, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, hey, look, there's this really cool furniture item you can only get if you do this raid. I'll do a raid. I'm ready.
I've done PvP in Final Fantasy XIV, which is both an activity I despise and an activity that's not really great in 14, in my opinion. It's purely because I want an emote. So, like,
Yep.
I get it.
Yep. If they can make it a tasty enough treat, man, I'm gonna be there.
100%. Absolutely with you on that.
Chris cues up Convoy. That's already going through my head. Convoy. Sorry. Okay, so I grew up with a close family friend who was a trucker. We had a CB in our truck, and my mom and I talked on the CB to people all over. I remember when I could finally go out and talk on the CB, you know, on my own, and yeah.
Nice.
Maybe that's why I like the idea of space trucking too.
I just, when it comes to sandbox games, I almost always seem to fall into the pastoral side of things. I don't want to be the combat guy. I don't necessarily want to be the. I most assuredly don't want to be the PvPer. I want to be. I want to be the person who like grows crops or makes stuff and gets money off of doing that. But 9 times out of 10, except for a few cases, well, maybe not 9 times out of 10. I'm being dramatic there, but like a lot of the times, most sandboxes seem to want to punish my play style.
Yes, I am not usually the combat person. I had always been before the healer, the
Sure.
and farming in games. Oh my gosh, we won't tell you. I mean, I had 3 Ion accounts. No, Arcage. 3 Arcage accounts.
Oh my! Oh, and Arcage, Arcage farming is no joke, dude. Like backpacking or whatever it was called. What was it called when you
the trade
when you
packs? Yeah.
trade packs? That's it. Yes, yeah. That is a whole heckin' game in on itself, dude. Like seriously, if y'all don't know anything about Arcage farming and crap, yo.
I mean, and you worked up to get yourself a car so that you could go and travel
Sure.
faster, and then there are the PvP areas you had to go through to turn it in, and there'd be huge lines of cars waiting for a zone to go safe for a moment.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I farmed, and you could only have so many farms, and so that's why you had the multiple accounts and you had bigger farms. And
I actually really enjoyed some of the life skilling in Black Desert quite a bit. That seemed to be I don't know if it was necessarily quite as in depth as Arcage's, but like it felt kind of close-ish, and I was like, huh, there seems to be a little extra something going on here, maybe.
ooh, oh, something's dropped to 38%. It's not critical yet. How fast these are going. Is that fuel? Is fuel?
That fuel? I was gonna say, is that fuel? Oh, is that jump fuel? Are there? Oh.
Oh, hydration. Oh, now I feel guilty for having just taken a big old drink of water.
Jealous spaceship drink.
Oh.
Oh, that's the personal character's hydration. Oh, okay.
Let's see, Akari saying the turret at the bottom position is only situationally useful, but can come in handy. Oh, Natalia, you didn't know me when I was only healer. Of course, whoa. Did you see the front end of that ship, like, warp?
Yeah, then when you jump into FTL, it kind of like does a little slurpee. Yeah.
Of course, the EQ2 Fury uses a lot of fire, so that's really nice. If I could heal people by setting them on fire, that would be awesome.
I'm trying to figure out the Sage class, which does a lot of its healing by putting an effect on the main target, in this case, like the tank, for example, and just attacking enemies. It's a little bit like, it's kind of like an assault rifle in the Secret World, insofar as like you heal by being aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be so weird if players were actually on the Xeno side. Can players be on the Xeno side in the Overdrive initiative? The Torque command that has big minigun assault weapons that can fire healing rounds at people. Well, the first time shooting people to heal that I got was Global Agenda. You had to aim and fire at people, and I was like, I don't know if I can heal this. Oh, hauling packs on airships and dropping out of them. Oh, yeah. So much. I mean, you know what? Honestly, if Star Citizen had more farming, I might be... I find something very soothing about the farming and such in games. Okay, players who are pirates with CS normally... Oh. Assuming the crime stat didn't make them ineligible for the mission. Oh! Players try to stop others and get credit if they're in the area. Oh my goodness. So the criminals are trying to help the bad guys. Rude. I just look at all that space debris and I'd be like, I have anxiety about flying a ship in this. I realize it's not really. Oh no. Oh no. So, Chris, it's not you. My Discord is shutting down, like exiting.
Oh, it's straight credit. Oh dear. Okay.
I've had to restart it twice now.
Oh, that sucks. Oh man, is Star Citizen even eating up your computer's resources by watching a video of it?
Maybe. I mean, I was just talking about the anxiety of flying with all this debris around me.
Yeah, I did hear that. Again, I do not envy anybody who tries to pilot at any high speed through asteroid fields. Like, it's terrifying. Like flying through asteroid fields in Elite Dangerous of this density, looking for good rocks to crunch on, still kind of like put me on edge. But then again, I also sort of liked that at the same time a little bit. It was weird. It's weird.
I mean,
Discord
I think.
I'm sorry, go on.
Oh, Discord uses the GPO and can crash. Oh. No, it's the visual clutter of it, not the act of flying, but the.
Oh, okay, got it. The stuff around you.
Yes,
like,
look at it. It's just there's.
I'm sorry. What?
That was the scientific term.
Scientific term is. I love it.
I just. Oh my goodness. Also, because I like to fly fast, and I would just kill myself in all that just
Yeah, no,
instantly.
that's fair. And also to be fair on my end, like I am in this density of asteroid field in effectively a mining frigate, so like it's not exactly what one would call breakneck pace.
Yeah. It just chug along.
You do a little chug, do a bunch of scans, and then I find the right rock and fire explosives.
Fighting in this is rough. Glad I'm not flying a car. Yeah. Like, all right, yeah, put me in the turret. Put me in the turret. Do not let me be pilot. We would die.
I cannot. Yeah, it takes a level of spatial awareness to not only like navigate around the asteroids, but also try to get a clean firing solution on enemies for the turret gunner. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, I just randomly shoot. I do some aiming and stuff, but yeah. And I wonder though. I wonder if it's because of my blind eye that perception is just.
It probably doesn't help. I have to believe, right?
I mean, I've got I've adapted like in real life things, but 2D screens. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have that visual acuity enough. I don't know.
That's why I love my Porg 1, because she, when we're playing Void Crew, she's like flying through some mess and still able to keep like the right broadside open for me to open fire on enemies. It's a skill. It's absolutely a skill.
Okay, there's some Vadery breathing going on.
Yeah, seriously. He's got very, very quiet. Yeah, see, there's the not X-Wing. Look at it. Totally not an X-Wing.
It's not. It's a capital X.
It's it's two L's that are enjoying each other's company.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what's going on. Yeah.
V's. They're V's. Look at that.
They're V's. They're V's.
They're attached at the hip.
They're V's that are giving each other a nice little smoochie.
Yeah, see? Smoochy, smoochy.
With the not X-Wing paint job. Yeah, this is not the paint job of the Rebel Alliance. This is the paint job of the punk group. No, that's not.
Alright, going to refuel. It's like we're stopping at a station here.
Yeah. Have somebody like float over an EVA and like wipe your windshield. A space squeegee. Oh, this is some of my favorite nerdy nonsense when it comes to space games. The minutia of takeoff and landing. I love this crap. I love it so much, truly. Hand on heart, adore that. Every time my big chunky truck lands beautifully, it's like a beautiful buttery soft landing, it feels good. This game has the benefit of like the space stations effectively staying in one position, as opposed to trying to orientate your ship for the rotation of a mail slot.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be... That would be insane.
Yeah. It is definitely a thing.
Hikari says they do move around the planet, though.
Ah, alright.
So they are moving, but they're not rotating.
They're not rotating. Yeah, the space stations in Elite Dangerous rotate. Like, there's no, like, centrifugal force ring that like creates like the fake gravity. The entire station is the centrifugal force.
Oh my goodness.
That's how it's the whole thing is just constantly spinning, and you have to match that rotation when you get inside.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's why we don't let MJ.
Weapons system
We don't let her land the ships.
But even with all that said, that was a very tasty landing of the Nut X-Wing. Well done.
That was it. Just floated down.
Extremely serene and wonderful. That was butter. Absolutely.
So just gonna grab some fuel, right? And then take off again. Oh, I have no idea. Let's see.
Are we getting a screenshot?
Oh,
This looks like a good screenshot. I'm just saying, this looks like a heckin' good screenshot.
Yeah. That would be nice.
You need water. We need screenshot. I probably took a screenshot. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yes. This looks framed way too well to not be a screenshot.
I heard sound like they were taking our money, so that's good. Oh my goodness, what happened to Natalia there? She was like tilted in the floor like some broken statue.
Alpha.
And when does someone taking money become a good thing?
When your ship needs food.
Okay.
Look, spaceship be hungry too.
I guess that's true.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. A little bit of prop pop in there. That's fine. Everything's fine.
Just changing in the elevator, come on.
Look, she survived an elevator ride in Star Citizen. That is meritorious.
There's a burrito bar. Dude, there's... Oh, wait.
Welcome to the store.
You can buy some Vista waters. Let's see.
You can always use your
Natalia, in several past patches, the stations were reluctant to take my credits. Oh. Oh.
So that sound is most certainly welcome then in that case.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't want to repair you. Please?
Look,
Pretty
Three
please.
things successfully done in a space station in Star Citizen. The ship got refueled, the water was drank, and the elevator did not eat
The
them.
terminal over there has a few more items than what's on display.
Oops.
Oh no! Oh, failure in the trash can. No.
That was great.
All right, time to honk for burrito, I guess.
Chili burritos.
See you again.
Yes, that's how humans eat burritos.
Yes, no, that didn't look like some, strange pod person.
This burrito is delicious for my human face.
Squish, 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 squish.
I am absorbing nutrients through the process of digestion. Oh, goodness.
All right, we're going to try again.
All right, here we go. Take two. Let's do it. Come on.
Welcome back.
Kobe. 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 Consume mass quantities. Exactly.
Oh, man. I mean, it really looked like it was, like bad makeup brush. Plonk, plonk, plonk. Just, okay. Or maybe that's just how I would badly use a makeup brush. Do you know, yesterday, not that I can get a hold of him to know anything about how he's doing or anything right now, but my brother turned 60 years old. Can you even believe that? He is an old, old man. Oh, don't tell me Discord quit. Discord quit. I do not know what the heck is happening.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right,
I am so sorry, Chris. I don't know what the heck.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. I can see stuff now. We're good. No worries. So we have been filled with burrito and water, so it's time to fly.
In the ship
very
without a
tiny
toilet.
Without a toilet, yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness, Ikari said, I picked up the second water off the counter. Someone drank part of it.
Oh
Oh!
no!
Oh!
Oh, you're enjoying the delicious taste of somebody else's backwash.
You have space cooties now.
Space cooties.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Breathe, Chris, breathe.
Oh, I can't. I have the space cooties.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh, hello. Wow, that's the instant terror. Hi there. Okay.
Is that a gun?
I think that's a whole hecking ship.
Oh. And then
think.
instant terror. Uh-oh. What is instant terror?
Yeah, that was a ship that just popped up, I guess.
Wait, that planet does not look round. That planet looked lopsided.
Lopsided.
It did. It looked a little bit deformed there.
Hey, don't shape shame the planet. We ran away. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, big old ship appearing out of nowhere. I would probably tuck and run too. I don't know. There would be no place for the terror water to go. Are there jump points on the rings of this lopsided planet? Yeah, no, she's spooling up for quantum. So yeah, that's a place you could just fly to. All right, sweet.
Woo! And there we have... Well, okay, we can look to the side and I see some empty space. You know, that's like the clutter of my house right now. I think that's the problem.
Oh, it's like tripping, like, oh no, there's so much mess I have to clean up.
That is what my office and my kitchen resemble as I'm trying to get everything sorted. Oh, so help me, y'all. Tomorrow I'm keeping the heating the tiles and pressing them down. Friday I'm grouting. Saturday, all the stuff that belongs in the bathroom except the sink is going in. My kitchen's gonna be clear of this gigantic box with a new toilet in it. Of the, you know, the cabinets.
And you'll be able to tune in and see it all on OPTV.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I have a big kitchen. At least I feel like it's big. But you wouldn't know right now because it's filled with stuff that doesn't belong in a kitchen.
Like a toilet, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. See, my kitchen has a toilet. Your ship doesn't. Like, look at that.
So that's where the ship isn't missing a toilet. You stole it.
Ah. Think this mission was mercifully completed before I had to fly in there, or maybe not. Oh.
Well, we about to find out. Right now, it's a whole lot of MJ's kitchen, MJ Kitchen Simulator.
Oh. You know, I love building in sandbox games. And I love how much easier it is to remodel.
Look, if it was possible for me to like look in the general direction of some land and have like blueprints of walls pop up, yeah, for sure, it'd be all right. Let's crash the housing market and have craft survival box mechanics in real life.
Especially, so I tried to start the floor yesterday. 90 minutes cutting one tile. Because
Yikes.
we have these very scrolled window and door frames, okay? 1800s house, right? So even if you've cut under with the Sawzall to try to get it so you can put, you still have to make it follow that curvature.
Right.
And it took a long time to get it just right, just enough to barely fit under. And then one of the corners broke.
Oh.
So
Oh,
I'm
man.
yelling at it. Do another one, and there's one spot that's really thin, so I got it all cut out. And while I was trying to do the last piece, then another corner broke. I made that tile 3 freaking times.
Oh, baby, that's rough. Oh my gosh, I would be apoplectic.
I mean, luckily I used the first one as a model, but you still, I mean, they're just little tiny bits you have to get right, and you can't saw completely under the thing. There hits a point where it was something too hard for my saw to go, you know. So yeah. Then the rest of it took not that long. Even cutting out the holes for the pipes didn't take that long. It's that stupid door
Because
frame.
they're pipes, they're like they're a round shape.
I know, but you have to cut into the tile and heat it so that it won't break when you bend it, and then bend it around and then put it back together so that there's only the little hole instead of, you know. But boom.
Alright, so we are in knife fight range with this ship here.
Did it just
disappeared.
poof?
What? It totally poofed. What? What?
Why did it?
Why did it poof? It didn't explode. It just went poof.
Wouldn't want a toilet in a fighter. Okay.
Oh, see, that sounds like quit and talk to me, Hikar.
Did you defeat that, or did it?
What happened there? Yeah, that seems like a bug to me. It didn't disappear in a blossom of flame. It just disappeared. Desync. Someone else had already killed it. Oh, so you were firing at a target that technically didn't exist.
Oh. That sucks.
It does, especially considering like there was like sparks and like visual indicators and radar indicators. Like I heard like the UI going off about shields being disabled. So like there was indicators that you were landing shots. That's so weird. Man, that's unfortunate. Especially if you're trying to get credit for a mission. The Corsair ran? It just sort of poofs when they run? That also kind of sucks. Like there isn't like a little, even if it was like a quick like smear frame of them going, like jumping out. Right. Well, it's hopefully this next target is going to stay put.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
Wow, that is not a it's not a slogan I haven't heard in a while. Damn.
Oh, these things are stuck in my head. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah, we were talking about jingles for a while the last time we were doing this.
Yep.
So, yeah, not surprised that a Memorex slogan was thrown out just then.
Yeah, there's no music to that one. Which is weird because they, you know, it was all about a product that stores music, but
Like audio fidelity, like you would think it would like do something. But
have a
nope.
theme song or something. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah. Well, just take our word for it. You won't tell the difference. Wink, wink. So I assume that was a missile lock warning. That noise was.
Radar contact.
It's a very posh and proper heads-up display voice.
But Radar wore glasses. He never wore contacts.
I see what you did there. And I don't like it.
See, now that I'm not sure, was that one of the characters swearing or was that the AI console swearing?
That was so funny if the console like got mad when you missed off when your missile goes off track, like son of.
That's what it sounded like, man.
That'd be so funny. I would love that in a ship UI.
The NPC is cursing, okay?
Alright, no, in my headcanon, it's totally
It's the
like
AI. Yep.
It's the ship's computer getting angry at missing that shot. Oh, those missiles were kind of unnecessary? Or no, are they still hitting true, I guess. Alright. I turn for the hammer. Oh, wow, so they can redirect when you have a new contact. That's cool. Even for, like, homing missiles, that seems like kind of a little... That's remarkable. Usually in most flying games, if there's homing missiles, like, the contact explodes, they basically turn into dumbfire. Like, it's just, you know, they just fly straight and like, okay. Also, this is a very beefy ship that they're fighting right now. But on the same side, look how much gunfire is pouring out of the front of this thing. So much gunfire. See, that's why it doesn't have room for a toilet. It's like storing all the ammo crates.
So much ammo. I'm assuming this music is from the game.
Yes.
Okay, because
I
every
believe so.
once in a while, random music will start coming to my computer somewhere, and I'm never sure where it came from.
Yeah, this is not exactly what I'd call dogfighting music, but that's just... Then again, I have also played games like Ace Combat and Project Wingman, so, you know, my standards for dogfighting music are pretty high, to be fair.
Oh, are those really good?
They're outstanding, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, if you can look up Ace Combat 7 or 8, the song Daredevil, oh,
Ooh.
like that song is just... It's very tasty.
Is it music that gets you really pumped up?
100%. It's extremely cinematic and get you jazzed for a big fight. It's wonderful.
I love when music moves you like that. It's like, no, I'm not a violent kind of person. I don't really like to fight things. And you're in this game, and it's got just this music going, and suddenly you're like, yeah, let's go rip things apart, man!
It's hard to Yes, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's 90%. That's like 80 to 90% of the thing that motivates me in Final Fantasy 14 fights. Like the music. Genuinely.
It's like, sound off. Oh, this is beautiful. Let us go forth and we shall sally together to fight the boss. Turn the music on. Crush! Crush skull! Crush! Rah!
Exactly.
Yeah. Is MJ influenced by music? Yes, she can be. Very much so.
Right. I'm gonna send you a link to that song Daredevil. I bet you just watch that or listen to that at your own leisure. It's wonderful. It's just it's so good.
Nice. The Scorpius is the SC equivalent to Laser Vomit Nova in MechWarrior.
Oh. Okay,
Ah.
Now you're speaking my language, Victoria. Okay, yeah, no, it's so
8 size 3 weapons, 4 on the turret, and 4 on the pilot.
Yep, that's
a lot.
That actually kind of like brings to mind my favorite ship in Elite Dangerous. It didn't have a turret, but it had a lot. It was bristling with weapons. The Chieftain. That ship, it looks great. It's wonderful to fly, and like it just pours damage out. Like it's pretty nasty. It's not as good as other certain ships in terms of pure combat, but boy, man, does it feel good to fly, and having those guns open up is just nice. So I appreciate why you're bringing the Scorpius. Then you that was wonderful context. Thank you. The Laser Vomit Nova. Yep. All right, I understand. I will say, this thing feels like a bit of an HP sponge.
We have a lot of stuff in red on the side. Oh, it's blue now.
I think that was the ammo going red, maybe?
Oh, is it? Panther? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's a big ship and we've killed about 8 of them. Wow. Woo!
That's a chunky ship, yeah. Alright, nice.
And that was a whole heckin' lot of shooting.
That was a lot of gunfire.
Gunfire, nice.
Gunfire, we had a little bit of everything. We had some FPS combat, we had some ship-to-ship combat, we had somebody pretending to eat a burrito. It was great.
Yes. This is... It looks like you could make one of those PSA, after school things for, this is how not to eat your snack. Do not insert food in your cheek.
This is Frank. Can you tell what Frank is doing wrong when he's trying to eat this burrito?
Oh, that was fun. That really felt like I got to take part in that initiative, and I appreciate that because I'm not getting in to do that, and I won't be able to, and that's just one of the great things about Backseat streaming. I finally get to have those experiences that the viewers are telling me, oh, thank you for showing this game, now I know what it's about, whether I want to go get it, or I got to take part in something even when my computer's broken so I can watch on here. Now I get to be like, oh yeah, I got to experiences.
I have noodle limbs. I want to watch somebody shoot things.
Yeah, that's exactly it. If I were playing in this instance, there would not have been one casualty among the. I mean, I'm lucky I brought my hands back up to the desk. That's that's as good as we're getting today. Oh my goodness. Ikari, thank you so much for this footage. And Natalia, thank you both for running us through a bunch of this event and so that we could take a look. And I know a lot was cut out, that, a lot of travel bits and stuff like that. So, I mean, we actually got the meaty multi-bullet bits.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was great. Thank you very, very much, both of you, for that. Truly.
Yes. And now Star Citizen is available in ways. It is still in its alpha.
Yeah, it's still very much an alpha. Yeah, over a decade of development. Yeah, and it's still an alpha.
Yeah, I have to admit I've kind of not been paying attention to updates and stuff so much. But to be fair, right now at this point in my life, I'm not really paying attention to anything other than keeping Munchkin alive and getting working parts in my house.
And those are the right priorities, frankly.
I learn stuff as we go and as y'all share with me. So, and there is this amazing place that I can go and read up on different games and things that are, happening. And it's really amazing. I've heard it. What exactly do we call that?
Sizable cheater? No.
Oh, minorly weak. No. Here is a link, folks, that'll take you right to massivelyop.com, Massively Overpowered, where you really can read up on so much stuff. In fact, I mean, that's one of the problems is there's so much on there, it's hard to keep track of. There is just so much going on. And so you can do that. You can watch old streams. You can go back, see our previous Backseat streamings, see the previous Star Citizen stuff that's gone on, podcasts, and there's just so much in there. So
I've been given the green light to do food articles, dude. Like, come on. Like we have a lot. We have so much.
We do. And you know what? Fingers crossed, Larry has an idea. So we'll see.
Ooh.
Larry's going to propose an idea and see what happens. There are things to do, places to go, people to see, and comments to make. And that's all from you guys. So thank you so much for your support here. And if you want to contribute some footage that we can sit back and watch and maybe talk about some food over the top of it occasionally, as long as you're not showing inappropriate burrito eating, then we're probably going to be good to go.
Yeah, we're probably going to be struck for that one, honestly. That was just way too broken burrito for TV.
Yeah, there should be a warning, a content warning right before.
Warning. This video contains footage of somebody doing a bad job of eating burritos. Your discretion is advised.
If we ever do it again, Hikari, you've got to cut and add that right in. That would be perfect. But let us know, folks, if you want to do footage. We would love to have it. We just talk with us a little bit about the parameters. There's not a whole lot, but there are some. And we would love to host your stuff up on here. So, and Chris, thank you so much for doing this with me. And not... I mean, this is what, year 2, 3, 4, this guy has not quit yet and run screaming to the hills. So, I mean, this is good. This is good.
It's going to take more than that to get me out of here. Especially if I got a bowl of old Allie. Sorry. Oh no.
Oh gosh. I was gonna say, well, I almost got rid of you just by my Discord.
Well, that was your fault, unless it was.
No,
God damn.
but now every time it goes quiet, I look over and I'm like, is Discord going? I'm like, no, it's not. What the? So even if the computer or the internet is trying to keep us out, we're back together and we are going to Backseat stream again in 2 weeks. Something
yeah.
amazing. I don't know. But it will be there. Be with us then. And of course, if you forget when it is, or you want to see some other shows, Backseat streaming schedule is on the bottom right-hand corner of every single page. Just hit end, because if you just scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, there's a lot to scroll through. Hit end, and you're going to find the list, or on the stream post, or of course in the streaming category. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Hey, Kari, this one was 2.5 hours of footage. I had to chop down to 80 minutes very quickly. So, hey, it was beautiful. What do you mean not much artistic flair?
Truly appreciated. Genuinely. Thank you very much.
Beautiful. It was wonderful. We loved it. We love seeing the creativity. We love being shared with, and we love the opportunity to not have to play the game every once in a while.
Wow.
When you can't move your arms and you can't play, it was a perfect time.
It is gonna be hard to fly a spaceship with wet noodle arms. Yes, that's fair.
All right, everybody, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. We hope you have a fantastic night, and we look forward to seeing you again next time. So until then, toodles!